I am from Executive Vice President my Iconz. I'm from Winterville, Georgia. I've been with Mr. Stokes since 1995. I sneaked up on $1 million without even trying by following the financial principles and strategies that Mr. Stokes and Mr. Curry taught me over the years. When I first started, I remember Mr. Stokes always said that if your finances don't change every 6 months, you're doing something wrong. Mm-hmm. And so if you've been in my Iconz for 6 months and your finances have not changed, you're doing something wrong. Absolutely. You won't ever meet that $1 million. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I remember what Mr. Stokes just said when we was learning how to invest. Mr. Stokes told us that we need to go invest outside of our retirement $50. So I went over there and invested around, put the $50 over there, and that $50 grew to over $70,000. And I just put $50 a month in that. Mm-hmm. Didn't even know what I was doing. I was just following the lead. He just said put it over there and don't invest. Right now, because my husband and I, we no longer owe any debt. We got more money, and I need to make more money. So we put about over $30,500 into investment just last year, and the government gave me a raise and told me I could put another $500 this year. So guess what? I'm taking that money to make money so it can reduplicate itself. But to make a long story short, I came from the cotton fields. I was P.O., Mr. Bryant. Don't you remember that I told you? I was P.O. But because I came to class and I followed the financial principles and I followed financial strategies, and I got everybody else out of my pocketbook. And I started using that money to make money for me because I have 3 biological grandchildren. They're going to always have money.
That's what I'm talking about.
Put it in place for them. Now we just got to teach Mr. Curry how to keep it, right? Without going and buying everything and giving it all back to everybody else. I see a lot of new faces in here. 6 months down the road, you won't be here. Because what Mr. Stokes has said about all those whiny bucks, I had those whiny bucks back in 1995 without Mr. Curry. But you know what? I stayed on course. Mr. Curry always tried to kick me off of his coattail, but I stayed on and I hung on and I became a millionaire. And I was following the principles,
millionaire,
the strategies. You know what? It's a wonderful feeling to be coming from the cotton fields, and your portfolio now is over $1 million plus.
Yes.
I had to go see Mr. Stokes. I was scared. And no debt. I had to go see Mr. Stokes a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Because when I looked at my portfolio, coming from Pope to over $1 million plus in my portfolio, I had to go talk to him because I was scared. So he said, now you showed me some things, and all I did was follow the principles. And while we always talk about where we came from, don't let anybody put any limits on you.
Yes.
Stokes told me that years ago. Don't let people put limits on what you can do, and don't put limits on yourself on what you can do. If you want to be a millionaire, you need to get out here in these classes, and you need to follow these financial principles and these financial strategies. You all can get there quicker than I did.
How did you get out of debt? Tell us how you got out of debt.
What I got out of debt was when we had, I always tell this, Mr. Stokes said he talked more about other things other than this. But anyway, he brought us back to Atlanta in 2003. We was at a hotel right across 85 over there somewhere. And Mrs. Stokes said, people going around the country are not following the financial principles and the strategies. They're making the money, but they're spending the money. So when he sit us down, he told us, now you got to get you got to get some emergency money in place, because you got to have some money, making some money while you're getting out of debt, right? So anyway, he says now, once you get that in place, now you're going to start on your debt elimination, and you go by that process. So when I did that night, we went home. Homework assignment was, I know you all don't have homework assignments because you all ain't rich. And you're not following the homework assignment. So when I went home, he said, you want to list all of your debts, what you owe, and your minimum payment, and you divide that and tell you how long it takes to get the payoff. At that time, my consumer debt was $48,730. My husband is not going to see this today. But anyway, he knows about it. But anyway, I had $48,730 of consumer debt. And the goal was to get out of debt in 36 months. Cause I was listening to what Mr. Stokes and Mr. Curry said. They said I could get out of debt in 36 to 60 months. I wanted to make sure that I could get out of debt. So I followed those principles. I had to come up with $500 a month. Because I only wanted that $48,730 of debt to be there for 36 months only. So I had to go get $500 to make that goal. So I cut off the cable, almost got a divorce. That's all right. I cut a lot of things out. I looked at my paycheck. They were still taking federal and state dollars out, and they couldn't take anymore because I was in a crisis. I had to get out of that debt, $48,730 of debt in 36 months. But guess what? I did it. It took me 35 months. July the 14th, 2016, I set my last $1,400 debt off on consumer debt. Then my husband and I started working on the mortgage. My husband was a little slow about it, but then I had to ram up and put him a little more, ram up a little in 2010. So I told my husband January 1st, 2010, Mrs. Butler will not pay another mortgage payment as of December 31st, 2010. So you need to get on board. But I didn't know my husband would tell everybody. She just announced this, and I said, okay. But December 31st, we sent off our last mortgage payment. And we're in December of 2018. So we soon will be totally debt-free for 8 years.
Amen.
Got over $1 million. Well, way over $1 million. You know how much you had. You know?
When she was telling me where she came from.
All you want to do is check the returns and check the rate of return. Does that make sense? So you just start. $50, $100.
She became a millionaire. She came from nothing.
But you got to fight.
And became a millionaire through
We do
Iconz.
these every night at 9 o'clock.
Just following the strategies. By following the strategies.
Every night.
Follow the strategies.